Welcome to the Ghostly Chronicles. The Lanterns of Duskspire. Opening, the Lost Fortress. High in the Himalayas, beyond maps and satellite images, there is said to be a fortress called Duskspire. No monastery claims it, and no locals speak of it willingly. They say its windows glow with lanterns at night, though no human lives there. A team of 4 adventurers set out to find it. Arav, a climber and expedition leader. Naomi, a historian obsessed with forgotten dynasties. Kenji, a survivalist and tracker. Leah, a filmmaker documenting their journey. The journey, the Red Trail. Days of climbing through blizzards brought them to a jagged ridge where strange red stones lined the path like markers. Naomi noticed they weren't stones at all, but skulls painted crimson, frozen solid into the ice. At night, the wind carried faint chanting. Leah's camera caught brief flickers of lanterns swinging inside the fog, though no fortress was in sight. On the 5th day, the fog broke. A fortress of black stone loomed above a cliff, its towers cracked, its windows glowing with orange lantern light. The gates stood open. There were no footprints in the snow. Inside, the halls stretched impossibly long. Each chamber was lit with hanging lanterns, but no oil, no flame. The light seemed to breathe. Kenji muttered, "This place isn't built for men, it's a cage." In the main hall stood hundreds of lanterns on iron hooks. Each glowed faintly, flickering with shadows inside. Naomi leaned closer and gasped. Inside the glass were faces, pressed against the panes, silently screaming. Some were monks, some soldiers, others, modern climbers. Arav tried to step back, but the lanterns swayed though no wind touched them. A whisper rose, "One must stay for the others to leave." The doors sealed shut. The fortress groaned like a living thing. Leah's camera turned on by itself, recording each of their terrified faces. Naomi translated carvings on the wall. "The fortress remembers. A lantern for every trespasser." The chant grew louder. "One must stay! One must stay!" Kenji snapped. He shoved Naomi toward the lantern, screaming, "Take her!" But the chains from the ceiling wrapped him instead, dragging him upward. His screams shrank until his face pressed against the glass of a newly glowing lantern. The gates opened. Arav, Naomi, and Leah stumbled out into the snow, shaken but alive. They climbed down in silence until night fell. Exhausted, Leah finally checked her camera footage. Every frame showed the fortress, the lanterns, the carvings, but not Arav. He was never in a single shot. Naomi turned to look at him, but where he had been walking, there was only empty snow. And behind them, far up the mountain, a new lantern flickered to life in Duskspire's window. Please like, share, and subscribe.